everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you how I plan my day, since I've already done like a weekly planning video and a couple of other ones throughout this vlogmas period. I wanted to share with you how I plan my day as a PhD student using a method called time blocking or task batching. I'll be doing a tutorial, or at least showing me planning my day as I actually did this morning on my iPad, and I will also be vlogging today so that you can see how the changes happen throughout the day while you've gotten your day planned. So that vlog will be going up tomorrow. But essentially I heard about this method first when I was reading the book called The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. It's one of the most known productivity books. I don't know if I fully agree with everything in it, because for me, I'm not looking to reduce my work day or my work week even to 4 hours. Basically all about like how to automate certain processes and sort of outsource a lot of your work. But there are things in there that are very useful. So one thing in particular is batching, which is essentially where you want to batch together similar tasks. So for example, if you have a lot of emails to do in a given work day, you want to put them all together into a single 1 hour period, or however long you usually spend on emails, essentially putting all those similar tasks together rather than spending 5 to 10 minutes every hour doing things like that. And in that way, once you're batching your tasks together that are similar, you will start to form a day that is blocked off into different times where you're doing different things. So ending up with a time blocked day. My day today doesn't have much admin in it because I just don't have a lot that I need to do admin wise this week, which is nice. I'm also just going to include some screen grabs of how a typical day where you have both admin type work or shallow work compared to more focused work or deep work or more cognitively demanding work, both in the same day, how it looks when you don't time block versus how it looks when you do time block. And you can sort of see that there is quite a big difference in the two schedules and how they look. So typically if you're not planning out your day in a time blocked fashion, or even at all, if you actually mapped out the minutes spent on different tasks, your day would end up looking like this really fragmented day. The benefit of organizing your day in such a way that you have these blocks of different similar activities is that it's been shown through various psychological studies that we are not good at multitasking, no matter how good we think we are. When you are switching between different tasks, there's something called the attention residue effect, where your mind will still be stuck on the previous task when you move on to the next task. If you are constantly switching between your deep work or your cognitively demanding work, while then switching on to more shallow work like admin, sending emails, or even browsing social media, or just doing different things that might distract you, your brain is always going to be like fragmented between these different tasks, and you're not going to be able to give your full focused attention to the work that needs it, which is your deep work, which can be very problematic if you do obviously need to work deeply, which all of us as PhD students will be needing to work deeply, whether you're working on the more creative work, so the problem solving, or the more analytical work where you're, trying to analyze the data after you've already done all your modeling, or you're writing a paper or anything like that. You need to be able to work deeply. I do have a video all about deep work, so this is just sort of the basics. As I mentioned, I first heard about this whole time blocking or task batching as part of Tim Ferriss's book, but once I started getting into productivity, I did find that it came up in lots of different books, so it is something that's prevalent in both Deep Work by Cal Newport. There is definitely the discussion of time blocking into shallow work periods and deep work periods, and then similarly in Rest there is talk of working 4 hours a day, where that is very focused work, and that the rest of the day can then be used for other kinds of work. I highly recommend, if you haven't tried this, that you do try it out, because it will make a big difference to your workday in terms of productivity when you're doing similar tasks around the same time, and when you're organizing your day so that you have blocks of time for different tasks. It is a way that you will feel like you're able to focus for a longer period, especially for if you find it difficult to stay off social media during the day. If you have a 2-hour block where you're not allowed to use social media, followed by a short block where you are, putting in those kinds of rules into your workday will hopefully help you to stick to your routine and to really get some good work done during the day. I'm just going to briefly talk about the plan that I did make. Essentially having 3 2-hour blocks of work. You'll see that I did reorganize this a little bit in order to just fit what I had on for the day a bit better. I sort of chopped and changed things a little bit. And that's what I love about doing my planning on my iPad, is that I can easily like erase, drag and drop different things. And it even means that if things change during the day, I can also rearrange those, which I really like. So essentially I've got 3 2-hour blocks working on different things. So one is cleaning up the code, one is working on some data pre-processing, and one is editing an assignment. You can see that all of these tasks are more convergent in nature. That's because I'm in the luteal phase of my infradian rhythm. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I will have the appropriate video linked down below. But essentially this is the kind of work that my brain wants to do right now, which is sort of editing things, analyzing things, or all of that kind of stuff, which I wouldn't say is creative. I'm not really solving problems here, but it is still work that requires great focus, and it is work that is cognitively demanding and that I need to do deep work for. So I've got a total of 6 hours today. We'll see how that goes. I already know, spoiler alert, that it does change. So stay tuned for the vlog tomorrow if you want to see how it changes. But between those times I have time to go for a walk, having lunch, dinner, and filming, editing and uploading a video. And then in the evening I have some time for like Christmassy things and watching a movie. And during these blocks, these orange blocks, these are my deep work blocks. So during this time I'm not allowed to go on social media or anything like that unless I'm on a break. But even then I would try to use my breaks for getting a cup of coffee or some green tea or stretching or playing with Lola, who is now home from Galway, which is a delight. And that is it for this video. I really hope that it is going to be helpful for you. Comment down below if time blocking or task batching is something you've heard of before, and if it's something that you do or you don't do. If so, if not, why? And if after watching this video it's something that you're going to do. Again, stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog, as I will be going through this exact day with some modifications and explaining how those modifications affect my overall workday. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to all of my wonderful members, and I'll see you all in the next video.